The Shrine Bowl, in my opinion, is the most prestigious thing that can happen as a professional. Obviously, you want to win a state championship or things like that, but the Shrine Bowl represents a lot more than talent or a one season thing. The Shrine Bowl is kind of a career thing, even for the kids that play in it. You don't get to play in the Shrine Bowl because you had a great senior year. You get to play in the Shrine Bowl because you had a great career on the field, but that career was backed up by your actions off the field. So to be selected to coach in that game is something I never imagined would happen for me. It's a great honor, and I'm looking forward to being a part of something that's way bigger than I ever imagined. The Shrine Bowl is a culmination or a combination of 6 different coaches, 3 of which are head coaches at other programs, then myself, and then I have 2 assistants that I can bring, and so I brought one from Gibbon and one from Platteview. Schematically, we're going to take a combination of all of our own program ideas, and we'll decide what we want to run. The biggest difference between the Shrine Bowl and like a Platteview high school or just a local high school is you essentially get to recruit your own players. So if we decide we want to run a certain system, we get to go pick players that fit that system. Here at Platteview, you don't do that. You have the players you have, and you better run a system that they can run. So that'll be the biggest difference, I think. On top of that, with the kids you get in the Shrine Bowl, their football IQ is extremely high, and their talent level is obviously incredibly high. So they could probably run anything you really want to run. I'm not really looking to gain anything for me. I did it in 2016 as an assistant, and what I got out of that game was more than I ever would have imagined. It really is a life-changing experience. You see the patients, and you see the kids that benefit from the funds that this game raises, and it's something as a father that I'm thankful my kids don't have those issues. My kids don't have burns. My kids don't have prosthetic limbs. My kids were born healthy, and it really puts things in a perspective, again, as a man and as a father, not a football coach, forget football. As a professional, what I'm hoping I get from this is a positive experience with a bunch of young men that are likely going on to college, some of which to play football, a deeper understanding of some other kids and where they come from. And here at Platteview, we're very fortunate. A lot of the kids that we have here, I don't think know what some other kids don't have, and so that's an eye-opening experience. And I think most of all for me, you just want to represent the community well. Platteview and Springfield it's home for me now, and I also want to represent where I came from in Gibbon. So put your best foot forward. A coaching standpoint, undoubtedly the most influential man in my life as a coach is Coach Wortman. He was our head football coach at Elkhorn High, where I played, and I was a horrible football player. But I never felt like I was a horrible football player because of how much of an emphasis he put on the scout team, and that was what I did. I was the scout team quarterback, so I got beat up every day, but I never regretted it, and I always felt like I was a part of the team because he talked about how much he appreciated the scout team. I would argue that Coach Wortman's the best high school football coach our state has ever had. He has like 380 wins or something like that. He's an incredible man. Personally, my dad's a retired Union Pacific employee. He started working in the railroad when he was 18 years old and worked his way through college and through the entry level jobs that Union Pacific has, and when he retired he was towards the top of the company, and he's never really had anything given to him in his life. His mom was 18 years old when she had him, so the work ethic that he has been very influential in my life. I try to model that. I've had a few coaches that have started. One of the guys that's gonna coach with me in the Shrine Bowl is Jeff Montgomery from Gibbon, and he hired me as an assistant coach. He gave me my first shot, and I'll be forever indebted to him, because without him I never even would have had a chance. So probably those three guys, and then my two kids, Brooks and Harris, are anything. When you become a father or a mother, I suppose too, everything that you do, you want to make your kids proud. So everything that every step I take, or every opportunity that comes by, I want to do right by them.